Hello, I am Megan and welcome to Battle Royale with Cheese, the website you can get all of your TV and film news, reviews and trailers. And sickness, apparently. Look, I'm still not feeling too well. I'm feeling a lot better than I have been, but still not feeling great. And yeah, I apologise that it's been about 3.5 weeks since the last video. October has not treated me kindly. I've actually been pretty unwell throughout the whole month. So yeah, I apologise that there hasn't been any reviews or anything. But I saw this piece of news yesterday, have to do a video on it, because this is one of my favourite games since I was a kid. And this is something I'm very, very excited for. So, Netflix have reportedly announced they're going to be making an animated series based on Crash Bandicoot. This is going to be animated by Netflix Animation as well as Wild Brain Studios, who are responsible for Johnny Test and Sonic Prime, which is also on Netflix. No plot details or release date has been announced yet. I think this is just in the announcement phase. So there's not many details released at the moment, but I imagine it will be Neo Cortex is going to be the main bad guy, the main enemy. I would like to see Dingodile in there, maybe Entropy. If they want to go for multiple seasons, they can, go through the entire games really and the stories of the games. I also really liked Sonic Prime as well. The last season, not so much, but overall the animated series has actually been pretty good. So I do have faith actually that this will be good. My only concern, and a lot of people I've seen online, a lot of people have this concern as well, is that Crash doesn't talk. He makes like weird occasional sounds and stuff, but he doesn't actually fully talk. So I'm hoping they keep that. A lot of people had flashbacks to the Skylanders show, Skylanders Academy, also on Netflix, where Crash Bandicoot was in one of the episodes and he fully talked. So a lot of people I think are a bit worried that they're going to give him the same treatment, but I hope not. It seems that Wild Brain love the characters that they make the shows about. They had a love for Sonic and a passion for Sonic. They knew what the characters were like. So I have faith that they'll do Crash justice. But yeah, don't make him talk. That is my one thing as well. Don't make him talk. He's allowed to make like silly noises and stuff, but that's about it. The rest of it has to be through body language and through the other characters repeating what he's saying or asking, are you sure about that, kind of thing. It has to be via that way. It cannot have him be fully talking. I think also animation style, I wouldn't really want it to be the Sonic Prime animation. I think the animation style that Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time actually had would work for an animated show. That would be perfect. As well as the plot details, like I said, they could go through the whole games really. The first season could just be the first game. Very simple. Save to win a Bandicoot, defeat Neo Cortex. Simple. Nothing too, crazy. And then go into the second game and then the third game. And then, maybe even Wrath of Cortex and redo that story with Crunch Bandicoot. That would be a good opportunity to redo that whole story as well, actually. Plus, it revives the idea that actually Naughty Dog had back in the 90s when the first game was announced. So when the first game was announced, they did pitch a Animaniacs-style Crash Bandicoot show. If I find the trailer or the particular advert for it, I'll put it down in the description below so you guys can go off and watch it for yourselves. But yeah, this was supposed to be an Animaniacs-style, breaking the fourth wall style cartoon, which never got off the ground. So the fact that this is, the news of this is coming out, I hope they do keep that, Animaniacs-style humour that Naughty Dog wanted all the way back in the 90s. I think overall there's a lot of potential for this. There's a lot of ways it could go wrong as well, but I'm very, very hopeful for this. I have faith in the animation studio, in Wild Brain. I have a lot of faith in them that they can pull this off and actually make a really good show. And yeah, it's Crash Bandicoot. I'm a huge fan of the franchise, so I'm quite excited for this. But I just thought I'd do a very short news video on this. Apologies about my throat. This is the longest I've actually been talking, probably in a couple of weeks. So I apologise if my voice sounds really croaky. I'm going to go rest it up now. But yeah, I just thought I'd do this particular news video because I had to. This is so exciting. But yeah, apologies about my voice. I will try and get a Halloween video up, but I can't make any promises. This isn't going to be returned to regular schedule. This is kind of like, okay, let's go day by day and see how I feel and see how I am. So I apologise for that in advance, but I will try and get a Halloween video up. But yeah, I can't really make any promises for when videos will properly return. So I do apologise for that. But this was a news article on the very exciting Crash Bandicoot animated series. I was Megan, this is Battle Royale with Cheese. See you soon.